We thank God for the victory, and again, this was a great game for fans, right? Yeah, only for fans. I'm so proud of our young ladies of what they did tonight. I mean, even, and we know Hampton is like this. They always give us this type game, so you can always expect this. However, especially when Tawana Cook fouled out of the game, we do need it in there, but just thank God that Woody, has always done well in practice, and when she gets in the game, you know, we always look for her defense. However, she did a good job at the point guard tonight. It was just a great game. I was just so happy that even when they got close, even I think a couple of points ahead, our kids kept their composure. And that says something about us after being on the road and playing people that regardless, we didn't lose our cool, as they say.
Coach, what do you think got them back into the basketball game tonight, Hampton?
Well, actually, I guess their desire, you know, the hustle. They really wanted this win. It was a statement they were going to win it. So, and I'm just thinking that the idea a lot of times that we might have had a breakdown, maybe here or there, but you know, they wanted it too. And you know, what better to be the one? 2 years ago, they were the one with our undefeated season. So they wanted the game.
The other night you had Doyle come in 29-14, and now you had a 31-15. Any concern there with low post defense or anything like that? You know,
Perry is a really good player, and a lot of times we didn't have. I don't know. She just has a nick for going to the basket, and she's there, she's out, she can shoot the ball from out. But you know one thing, Brian, one person's not going to beat us. It's going to have to take more. So when you have a person with 29 points of 31, I'm not really concerned with that as long as we have balanced scoring. We have balanced scoring, we'll win.
Coach, if I'm not mistaken, you came from Hampton, so what was the mindset going into this game?
You know, they're always going to give us a good game. I've been away from there for about 5-6 years, so I mean, all that should be over now. You know, I mean, but maybe they just didn't like it when I left. I don't know, but I'm here at A&T.
Coach, I want to ask you to comment on the referees, but that was a very physical game.
Very physical. I can't say anything about, you know, they do what they do and we do what we do. And I always, you know, Tyronica Woody knows this, is that we, in practice, they always want to, you know, the coaches for calling things and say that's not, but we always say, hey, first of all, you play the game and let the officials officiate. That's how it is, and that's why we didn't get a technical foul or anything, because you probably easily could have gotten one.
Is the high score indicative of two good offenses or bad defense, or kind of?
I hate to say it's bad defense. However, you know, they were bringing it to us and we were bringing it to them. You know, really, we don't like to allow that much scoring, but you know, that's the way it is. I mean, they knocked down some, you know, towards the end there, some threes that added it up, and you know, we came back. But it's just, that's okay about the high score as long as the bottom line is A&T wins.
You got to be pretty happy with 46 free throws in one ball game. I mean, that's got to be.
Wow, you know what I'm really happy about? I mean, I always say free throws win ball games, and you know, we did knock down. However, Hampton is one of the better rebounding teams in the conference. That's what I'm more happy about, the 48-36. We got our hands on the ball.
All right, can talk about your mindset coming in, especially when Tawana got in foul trouble, coming off the bench. You had a spark. They had a nice run there.
Yeah, Coach Bibbs always told me it was my role to be a spark off the bench, and I fed off Amber's and Tweet's energy. So.
What was it like being in that game, back and forth, nonstop?
It kind of reminded me of like my state championship in high school. All the fans going crazy. So.
You won 3 of those, or 4 of those. 4. You won 4 straight consecutive high school state championships, and you come to, I've watched you play for 4 years, and you've had to come off the bench in some tight situations. This is your senior year. Is there a different mindset realizing that this is it?
Yeah, because since I've been here, we've been 14-1 or 15-1 in the conference. We try to go undefeated.
But just a different mindset with you individually, like
yeah,
your A&T career
yeah.
is.
I mean, this is it for me. After this, I'm going to medical school, I gotta give it all I got.
And you know one thing, when you've had a state championships back to back to back, but experience is the best teacher, and she kept her composure. She's real cool on the court, knows what to do. She's very intelligent on the floor.
And I have to just piggyback off that because you're like the epitome of a student athlete. And how do you balance that? Being what is your GPA, like a 3.98 or something, and you're, you commit so much time to basketball. How do you balance all that out? How have you done that in the past 4 years?
Well, first my mother, she don't play no games, so and then I know I want to be a doctor, and I gotta be tip top of my game. And I'm fortunate to have transferred in here. Coach Bibbs gave me an opportunity to play. So, it's two things I have to do. When you gotta do something, you just gotta do it.
What did Coach ask you to be more aggressive this year? Or is that something that you just kind of took on your own? And explain what that's done for your game this year.
She didn't really ask me to be more aggressive, but as far as at our preseason play and conference play, like in practice, I had to take it to Amber, the freshman, a little bit because she hadn't experienced it yet. And so taking it to her has helped me out, you know what I'm saying, trying to get her better and more prepared for what's to come in the MEAC.
Coach Bibbs, what are your expectations for Veronica for the rest of the season?
What is my expectation? Well, of course, we definitely want to do the best job every time we get on the floor, and we want to win this championship. We want to do exactly, we want to do better. We want to really go undefeated in this conference, and that's going to be very difficult to do, and we know that. However, we want to make sure that these 5 seniors that we have can go out on top. That is what I want, and I know they want it, and I know that the underclassmen want that for them. I think they deserve it. They really dedicated time to this program, and they need to go out good. And I definitely don't want anyone to take that from them because they deserve it. They really do. And not saying that the other teams don't, but I really want this for my 5 seniors.
Talk about deserving. Your thoughts on Jaleesa, MEAC Player of the Week?
I think it's great, long time coming. She's coming around, and that's really good. She's had big games, and I'm really happy for her. And basically, you have several young ladies on this team that could to get that, but for Jaleesa, being a junior, I'm really happy for her, and I just told her just keep doing it, do what she does best. And tonight, I see that she came up again, got rebounds, she scored, so it's just all good. When you see them coming together and doing those kind of things, it's great.
After this Saturday and Monday, any thoughts about who the MEAC Freshman of the Week should be?
Well, we'll see. But no, I'm we're very proud of our freshmen, as I always say. They got some really good people that it's like Tyronica said. They're preparing them because once they're gone, then they're going to be taking over, and so they're learning, and they're learning from some of the best.